Hello. There are many experiences in this world that puts a smile on everyone's face. If you were to tell me one happy experience that you had, what was the happiest experience you've ever had?
The happiest experience I've ever had. Okay, it's sappy. But my first nephew, he's 4. He was born when I was 16. And his first word was my name. He was 10 months. He was on the bed in my mother's room. And I went in there. And he calls me JoJo. My name is Jung-ae, for the record. And he looks at me, and it was usually just gibberish, and he goes, JoJo, and he has this big smile on his face, and it was just I was so excited. I teased my brother about how he said my name before he said daddy and everything. That was really happy for me.
So does a lot of your happy memories come from your family, experiences within your family?
I would definitely have to say that it does. My family is chaotic, without a doubt, which most probably are within. But, we're really close. I have a big family. I have 2 older sisters, an older brother, a younger brother. We're pretty happy. We always have fun together. My family is always, we always hang out. I'm 21 and we still have Sunday night dinner, and the adults now that used to be the kids, we sit at the table, and then the babies, my nephews, they'll sit at their little table and we watch a movie. Each person picks up their movie, takes turns every Sunday night. We still do that. We go to the movies together. We go to the zoo. We do family outings still. So that's pretty fun.
What's your favorite family event? Something exciting that happened within your family?
Favorite and most exciting is probably because it's probably the sneakiest thing I've ever done in my life. Me and my 2 older sisters, and my older cousin, we stole my grandmother's car during the summer. We were in South Carolina, and we have our own property, right? So my grandmother goes to sleep and we want to go out. I was 12, my sisters were 14 and 15, and my cousin was 15. And my cousin could drive at the time. So we stole the keys out of her bedroom while she was sleeping. My grandfather was asleep. We stole the keys and we pushed the car out of the driveway and all the way up the hill so that they wouldn't hear us start up the engine. And we stayed out until about 4 or 5 in the morning, just hanging out. We went to a beach nearby, and we went and saw some of my cousin's friends. Just stupid kid stuff, but it was probably exhilaration of it, the adrenaline of possibly getting caught, and just it was so fun that I don't even remember the car getting heavy. It was a awesome thing to look back on my childhood and be yeah, I did that. So that's one of the crazy things that my family does.
So, along the lines of your family, through that, what transpired you to become, who you want to be and, what you want to do in your future, in your life? And that, along the lines of, right now you're getting older and then you're going to have your own family soon, too. And so, what would you want to do with your kids or with your occupation?
But as far as with kids, I would probably want to be the type of mother that my mother was. I'm sure most children probably all think this, but I feel I have the best mother ever to this day. She's a mother, she's a best friend. It's an awesome relationship, and not just with me and her, just with her and my other siblings, and just a comfortable and open environment that we have with her and with each other. That I feel she, as a mother, helped us build between one another. And as far as growing up, my mother used to be an accountant. She's a social worker now. And when I was little, I said that I wanted to be an accountant because I wanted to be just like my mother. That lasted till about 6th grade, and I realized I hated math with a fiery passion. It's a headache, and I hate it. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that, even though she doesn't. She was always on your side, if this is what you want to do, I'm going to help you get the tools you need to do it. If this is going to make you happy. And that just kind of made me do whatever, I was comfortable with, whatever I wanted to do. And, I want to be an editor of either a publishing house or a fashion magazine. And the fashion Fashion probably comes in through one of my favorite older cousins. She's been the most fashionable person I've ever known, and you know, she kind of pulled me into that world. We do a lot of things together, so that probably pulled it in. And I'm just a really good writer. I'm a really good writer. I love books. I love to read and write. I've been reading chapter books since I was about 6. You know, my mother used to take me to Barnes and Nobles every weekend when I was younger. And the trust and just the dependence that I have all these people behind me, you know, that support me no matter what I choose, as long as it makes me happy in my life, makes me confident that I can do it if I really put my mind to it.
Was there a specific instance where like you said, oh, I want to be an editor? Thing like just sparked into your head and it's like, oh, I want to be an editor.
I was 12. My aunt was staying with me. She stayed at our house, and her favorite show was Sex and the City. She loved it. Carrie Bradshaw, the main character, she was like fashionable beyond definition of the word. She's a journalist, like she writes books, and she has a column, and makes it clear, you know, she loves fashion. She writes about it. She writes about her life. She writes about things that interest her. A New York City girl, like me, I was born and raised in New York. Go out and make a living, you know, a good living, off of something that she was passionate about, something that she loved, something that she really, that pulled me in a lot. Editor, it's a powerful position. Whether it's in a publishing house or a fashion magazine, whichever area you choose, like, it's a powerful position, and it's just something that I love. Like, I love to write. I would love to write about clothes. I love clothes. I get to put my own opinions on this person's work of literature that, like, have a piece of my mind and my thoughts put across to the public.